Hi, we're Amy and Jan, and this was the first polka class. It's January 2024. Polka is a dance originally from the Czech Republic, from Bohemia. Became a big polka craze through the 19th century and then propagated into many traditions all over the world. So you'll find the polka in at least 3 continents. It's a very versatile dance. We focused on, first on the beat, so the polka is in 2/4, and the step is a 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We'll demonstrate in the promenade so you can see what the rhythm looks like. We're going to start with opposite feet, so feet on the outside from each other. They'll be and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So that's the promenade. That's the basic promenade. You can just do that. What makes the polka distinctive, however, is its turning step. And the goal of the turning step is that we get around 360 degrees every 2 of those steps. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You've made it all the way around. We'll demonstrate that, and then I'm going to break it down just a little bit and give you something to practice on. So we're going to do 4 promenades, and then we're going to start the turn. And 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Now, if you were doing a polka in some cultures, you would just do the turning step. You do it for the entire piece of music. Other cultures will add in promenades and slides and all sorts of other things. We're going to focus on just the promenades and the turns in this class. We did a couple of exercises because, as you'll notice, this is a turning dance. When we're turning, we are with our shoulders parallel to one another. Once we start turning, our shoulders stay parallel. We stay in close ballroom hold when we're turning. So that means that we're going to have to actually pivot on our toes or our heels every time we go around. So we did some practices. This is a practice you can do at home. You just do it going across the floor, and you'll pick a line, and you'll do your turn halfway, pivot, turn, and pivot. Step, pivot, step, pivot. You'll notice I'm pivoting on my heel. When we get to the actual dance, you might not be doing it on your heel, but it's good practice to do it this way so that you stay forward and then back, so that you're doing the pivot in the alignment you're going to need later. Then we're going to add it together. We added it together in class into 1, 2, 3, pivot, 1, 2, 3, pivot, 1, 2, 3, pivot, 1, 2, 3, pivot. You'll see I've stayed on that same line or same curve once we get into the dance. Once we put that together with our partner is going to, after we've done our promenades, step into their partner. Step in the way. So we'll demonstrate that very briefly. So you've got 5, 7, and 8, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. There's my partner who has just gotten in my way. This is line of direction. We would never pause like this in reality. But the important part for the lead is to get to that turn, he's going to step in front of me. So, steps in front of me, and then the turn keeps going from that point. To work on, so then we're going to add our 1 and 2, 3 and 4 turning with our partner. And so something to be working on is we'll do 4 promenades, and we'll do 1 full turn. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, da da da, da da da, back to promenade. Da da da. Now it's hard to exactly tell you exactly where your feet are going to be at any minute in that curve. So an exercise we did that helped with that was we took our ballroom hold and we closed into a closed hold, and we worked on our 1 and 2 sideways, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. We worked on them forward and back, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and then we kind of averaged that. So it's not directly back and forth, it's not directly side to side, and we want to do a little pivot. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now we're not getting all the way around on this, but this is giving you a sense of the amount of work that each of you is doing. So that's where we got to. At home, we want you to work on those promenades. If you can make a full turn one time, then you're already rocking and rolling on the polka, and we'll work more on it next week. Thank you very much.